Good morning, my lovies. It's your favorite Twinful twin, Tasha. Going live again. It's been a while. I took a reprieve. I think I started it in December and kind of stopped making videos because I was needing to focus on planning my wedding. And I got married on March 3rd and got super sick after that. Joe actually had a loved one pass just before our wedding, and literally 5 days before our wedding, and then we both became really sick, and it took quite some time for us to kind of get back on track. And as many of you know, last week I received a call from my family that my mom was being rushed to the emergency room, and as they started doing tests and checking on her, there was a whole list of things that were wrong. So they ultimately admitted her, which was a godsend because 3 days later she had emergency surgery on her abdomen. So as my sister and I were going through the experience, my sister came up with this amazing analogy. There have been so many times in this journey with my mom and her cancer that it has felt like she has come to the edge of transitioning. And it's been so challenging and painful to watch on many levels. And so as my sister and I were talking about it, she's like, well, it's kind of like Braxton Hicks. I'm like, what are you talking about? And she's like, well, you know, it's like when someone's pregnant with a child and they have these practice contractions before they actually go into labor. She's like, well, it feels kind of like we're going through some practice contractions with mom transitioning back into spirit form. So there's these, it's like these practice runs of preparing for her to transition. I love the analogy. My mom has always talked to me about how our bodies are temporary anyways, and that, you know how when someone is pregnant there's all this excitement and enthusiasm, and you have baby showers and everybody's rejoicing, and there's all these you know, amazing things about preparing, but on the other side of that there's a whole lot of fear, especially as a brand new mom who's never had a child before. Am I going to be a good parent? Am I going to be able to take care of my baby? Am I going to be able to handle the sleepless nights? All those questions we ask ourselves. And then for the dads, am I going to be able to support my family? Am I going to be able to be a good role model? All those questions that we ask. So there's this element of fear in preparation. Well, I'm feeling some of the same emotions here as I'm going through this experience with my mom, and it's fear of what is my life going to be like when she isn't here in the physical anymore, and how am I going to handle that? How can I continue to function in grace and practice the coping skills that she taught me, and continue to hopefully have a positive influence on the world around us? That is something that my mom always felt very strongly about. She always felt very strongly that when a certain soul crosses your path, that it's a golden opportunity to help improve the world, to share love and encouragement and positivity and joy. And so thank you, Gail, I see you. Big hug to you too. So as I'm going through this season, and I have missed you all so much, I realize I have not been posting a whole lot. I haven't been giving a lot of updates. I've been focusing on these Braxton Hicks and giving birth to a new life here, both with my husband and with what's happening with my mom. But I'm feeling inspired. I'm feeling like I'm in a place now where I can get back to making these videos and hopefully providing some encouragement to some souls out there that might be struggling, especially those twin souls that have found that their twin has transitioned out and into their new body, whatever that may be, and that they are now figuring out how to navigate this world without their twin. But it's not just about twins, right? I mean, we all have Every single soul that is on this planet has souls that they're deeply connected to. And we all face a season where we're going to have to transition, whether it's a birth into our life where there's a new baby, from children to grandchildren to great-grandchildren, or if it's to people who are transitioning out. It's that continuation of life. So it's been neat to have that analogy, and I'm so grateful to my sister for sharing with me the Braxton Hicks analogy, that as we kind of come close to the edge with my mom and her not actually transitioning for, I don't know, God must have an amazing plan for her, because every single time we think she's going to transition, she somehow manages to pull through and is still here and bringing joy and light to the world. It's been amazing to see her neighbors come by her apartment to check on her and give her love, and it's been fantastic to be able to be here and be by her lake and her ponds and her birds and the peacefulness that's here. It's giving me a chance to regroup a little bit and kind of think through some of the major transitions that have happened in my life in the last few months, and do what I can to make sure that I'm staying true to my divine purpose. So here I am, making my Twinful Twin videos, doing everything I can to figure out what is the best, most effective, most impactful, most positive message that I can share with my community. So I'm going to sign off, guys. I appreciate you taking the time to visit with me this morning. Know that I love you all very, very much. And remember that the pains in our life, the struggles that we go through, they are the Braxton Hicks for a new consciousness, a new awareness. We're practicing and getting better every step of the way. So keep practicing, stay positive, fill your heart with love, and I will see you all again soon. I love you all. As you know, from my heart to yours, your favorite Twinful Twin, signing off. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye.